To be humble, to be kind, it is a giving of the peace in your mind. To a stranger, to a friend, to give in such a way that has no end. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. And to be bold, to be brave, it is the thinking that the heart can still be saved. And the darkness can come quick, the danger's in the anger and in the hanging on to it. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other, nothing more. And tell me what it is that you see, a world that's full of endless possibility. And heroes don't look like they used to, they look like you do. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other, nothing more. We are how we treat each other, nothing more. We are how we treat each other.
Welcome to Wakeman Boys and Girls Club virtual State of the Club event. Wasn't that a great video? I love the song Nothing More by Fairfield's own Alternate Roots. When I first heard it, it made me think of everything our staff and team have gone through this year. The song reminds me of all the heroes I get to work with every day, our staff, community, family, friends, and supporters. These are our heroes, and they don't look like they used to. They look like you do. These are trying times. Wakeman Boys and Girls Club is committed to doing whatever it takes to create an inclusive community that provides an opportunity for academic support, social and emotional growth, fun, and a much-needed system for families. We are really excited to have you join us for this brief update on how we're providing endless possibilities to our kids so that they can be bold, be brave, and be kind. All of these values, programs, and experiences are happening right now at our Southport Clubhouse, Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse, our outreach programs, and very soon our third clubhouse in the Hollow section of Bridgeport, set to open in winter of 2022. I'm Sabrina Smeltz, CEO of Wakeman Boys and Girls Club, and joining me tonight is Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Sean Sullivan.
Thank you, Sabrina. I share your enthusiasm about this event and having the opportunity to inform our friends, parents, volunteers, club members, and supporters how we are continuing our mission to guide and inspire young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. During this uncertain year, we have remained steadfast in being a resource to the Fairfield and Bridgeport communities. As board chair, I see my role as a partner with Sabrina on a few areas. First, assisting in shaping the strategic direction of the organization. Second, providing support to Sabrina and the team in executing the plan. Third, being an ambassador for the organization and the community. And lastly, supporting and contributing to our resource development efforts, that is, fundraising. And importantly, supporting our continued evolution and responsiveness to diversity, equity, and inclusion as a top priority for the Board of Trustees. On a personal note, Wakeman has been a place that has supported my children's potential through their programs and has delivered on their mission to be the positive place for kids. Through their athletic, leadership development, and community service programs, Wakeman Boys and Girls Club has been an instrumental part of my family's life in this community. We continue to be actively involved in various aspects of the club.
Thank you, Sean. We're really fortunate to have your leadership. Wakeman Boys and Girls Club means so many things to so many people. It's a treasured local neighborhood hub for many kids to gather, to enjoy basketball, lacrosse, arts and crafts, summer camp, after-school activities, and leadership and community service. I know our alumni have fond memories of their time at Wakeman Boys and Girls Club. For many others, the club provides a warm, safe, and supervised refuge offering positive activity, access to nutrition and health services, and programs kids and families might not otherwise have. And some of our members value the guidance, tutoring, and mentoring support that sadly are not present elsewhere in their lives. Wakeman Boys and Girls Club is directly involved in helping close the education and opportunity gaps for some of the neediest in our country, including right next door. We see this need more than ever in the COVID environment, where positive and constructive social interaction for kids has been severely limited. We know Wakeman is a place for our kids.
We will share with you an overview of the amazing work our professional staff have accomplished in the last year, including our COVID-19 relief work, and introduce you to our 2020 Use of the Year. We'll also feature our 15 full-time staff, including an update from our Clubhouse directors, Tim Cepitelli and Laura Magnata, and provide an update on our financial health. We also want to say a special thank you to Dave Blagys, who recently stepped down in his 38-year role as Executive Director of Wakeman Boys and Girls Club. But first, let's check in and see how all of our 2020 Wakeman Boy and Girls of the Year are doing, now all freshmen in college. Here are Smilow-Burroughs Girl of the Year, Micaiah Boykin, Southport Clubhouse Girl of the Year, Mary Corrigan, Southport Boy of the Year, Brenda McMahon, and Youth of the Year, Byron Francis.
So I was in 3rd grade when I became a member of Wakeman Boys and Girls Club at the Southport Clubhouse.
My journey with Wakeman began in 5th grade after Bridgeport shut down my elementary school.
I started here around 3rd and 4th grade. I was bullied. I was quite more demure, I was very silent.
Ever since I was in 2nd grade when I started going and playing basketball there.
I've been a part of so many activities and so many events. I remember the first club I ever joined, Comic Book Club.
I did lacrosse camps during the summer, and then in middle school I was able to start doing Torch Club.
And I got into Girl Circle, Sparks, Torch. I kind of opened up like a little butterfly and I just started exploring, and now I'm more confident and outspoken.
Being a part of those various programs and events paved the way for me to win the Future Leader Award in 8th grade, which then paved the way for me to be where I am right now, Wakeman's Youth of the Year.
Being picked for Girl of the Year, it was kind of, for me, the culmination of the hard work I'd done.
I didn't expect the process of being Girl of the Year was this much work, but it was worth it.
Just all the different programs I'd been a part of and all the people I tried to help throughout Keystone Club and Torch Club and mentoring.
Just making them proud of all the things that I did, it had a very major impact for me.
It helped me not only develop my basketball skills, but it also helped me to develop important social skills and form connections with friends that I still have to this day.
The clubhouse, the staff members, the donors, supporters, parents, members, everyone. The clubhouse has given me many opportunities and has helped me become a more well-rounded individual.
I think people should become involved in Wakeman because it would just improve you as a person. You're seeing so many people of different lifestyles, of different backgrounds.
You get to help other people, but really it's learning things like about yourself, like if you are a leader or if you can grow as a leader.
There's not many programs in Bridgeport dedicated to exposing kids to colleges.
It was a really big honor that like I got to be a part of Wakeman, and just to be able to have something that showed that I had worked hard for Wakeman and wanted to do better at Wakeman. I think that was an honor for me.
Looking back on it now, the social skills that I gained from there and the friends that I've made have been so much more important.
And I think people should donate or help out at Wakeman because it's such a rewarding experience with the younger kids who get to grow up there and do all these amazing programs and learn things like about themselves and about the community and help out.
I'm honored to be their 2020 Youth of the Year. They say that school is my second home, but for me, it's Wakeman.
Hello, I'm Laura Magnata, Smilow-Burroughs Unit Director, and I'm pleased to provide you with an update on how Wakeman Boys and Girls Club does whatever it takes to advocate for youth. As you personally know, COVID-19 has altered our lives and our club kids' lives. This past spring, when schools closed, we rallied to carry out our mission in the following ways: delivering school supplies and homemade masks to club families, contacting over 1,000 members by phone to check in and offer help, hosting virtual meetings to connect mentors, mentees, Keystone Club and Torch Club members, creating virtual activities and programs for over 500 club members, and partnering with Bridgeport Nutrition Center and Southwest Community Health Center to provide over 6,000 grab-and-go meals and 175 free COVID tests. Both Southport Clubhouse and Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse were so excited to open our doors to 130 campers this June, offering much-needed social and emotional fun throughout the summer.
As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. Wakeman Boys and Girls Club is proud to partner with Fairfield Public Schools and the Fairfield YMCA to offer the Remote Learning Village and after-school program. Together, our collaboration to create a remote learning village has provided a much-needed solution for families to have the necessary care and support for their children during the pandemic. Early morning, school day, and after-school hours are now available to students in Fairfield Public Schools and the broader community. Phase 1 of our fall 2020 programming is focusing on academic, social, and emotional support to club kids. Bus transportation is being provided to and from Fairfield Elementary Schools. Middle school members also have a place to learn during the remote learning days. Open gym hours are now available for middle and high school students to play basketball. Our simple reservation system enables small groups of members 90-minute periods to shoot hoops while following our current safety protocols. Our outreach mentoring program is matching teen volunteers with elementary-aged members. Keystone Club and Torch Club recently began accepting applications, and basketball programs are starting up again soon. Yes, each of these programs certainly look different than past years. As always, safety of our members is of utmost importance. This is the guiding rule behind all our programming focused on helping youth make new friends, learn new things, and have fun. We all know finding time for fun in life, safely, has never been as important as it is today.
Tim and I cannot serve the over 3,000 club kids annually without our Wakeman Boys and Girls Club colleagues and teammates. We are proud to be a part of this amazing, dynamic, and flexible team, willing to do whatever it takes to build great futures.
Thanks, Laura. You're absolutely right. I just want to take a moment to also say how prideful I am in our staff team and all the obstacles that they've overcome during this COVID-19 pandemic. When we closed our doors on March 12th, we weren't sure what we were going to be facing. I've seen more staff devotion, communication, collaboration, and willingness to be innovative than I've ever seen. I walk around talking about how great our team is, and you guys really are. I'm so pleased to introduce our staff team, who's made everything happen behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. And here they are.
Hi, I'm Laura Magnata, the Unit Director at Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse.
Hi, I'm James, and I'm a Program Director at Wakeman Boys and Girls Club.
Hi, I'm Melissa Moy, Program Director of Healthy Lifestyle and Fitness. Hi, my name is Gina Osegueda, and I'm a program director, academics and leadership.
Hi, my name is Tanya, and I'm the art coordinator and the administrative aide here at Wakeman Smilow-Burroughs.
My name is Ethan Roten. I'm the facility manager at Wakeman Boys and Girls Club.
Hi, I am Tim Sepatelli, Southport Clubhouse Director.
Jeff Barringer, Senior Program Director, Basketball Operations.
Hi, my name is Corinne Ahmad, and I am the Outreach Coordinator at Wakeman Boys and Girls Club.
My name is Sean. I'm the custodian here at Wakeman Boys and Girls Club of Southport.
Hi, I'm Brenda Marcian, Chief Development Officer for Wakeman Boys and Girls Club.
Hi, I'm Gina Lujay, Director of Community Engagement.
Hi, I'm Margaret Reynolds. I'm the Director of Foundation and Government Relations.
Hi, I'm Dave Blagys. I'm the Donor Relations Officer for the Wakeman Boys and Girls Club. This is my 40th year with this wonderful organization.
Hi, I'm Dee Gasper. I'm a database manager, and I've been with Wakeman for 13 years.
Hi, my name is Nancy Spray. I'm the billing coordinator at Wakeman Boys and Girls Club, and I've been there for 21 years.
Hi, my name is Ruben Goodwin, and I'm happy to talk about a mentor, friend, and role model of mine, David Blagys. Over his nearly 4-decade tenure with Wakeman Boys and Girls Club, Dave Blagys did so much to ensure a safe, clean, and functioning space for kids while growing club membership from 650 boys at the Southport Clubhouse to nearly 4,000 boys and girls at 2 clubhouses and 2 outreach programs. Dave led 3 capital campaign initiatives, including a $7 million campaign to build the Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse in Bridgeport's Black Rock neighborhood. The Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse was a distant concept for decades, but a dream close to Dave's heart. That resulted in 150 programs in a state-of-the-art LEED Platinum certified facility. During the 2009 through 2011 building period of the Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse, Dave and the board leadership shepherded bylaws, revisions, and altered the club's governing structure from a board of directors to a board of trustees with 2 unit advisory boards. Dave is synonymous with Wakeman. He has the uncanny ability to ask people to dig deep and step up. He's also a phenomenal teacher and coach because he's so calm and patient. The club's steady evolution can be traced to Dave's calm and thoughtful approach to challenges, collaborations, and expansion, as well as his cultivation of staff and volunteers to whom he placed great trust. While Dave has passed the torch to new CEO Sabrina Smeltz, he will continue to represent Wakeman Boys and Girls Club through his involvement with construction plans for the new North End Clubhouse on Madison Avenue in Bridgeport, and his donor relations officer with the Office of Resource Development. Thank you, Dave Blagys.
Dave Blagys has been a great friend and partner to me over the last 2 years. I'm so grateful for his friendship and collaboration and welcoming me to the Wakeman family. For several years now, Dave and I, along with our Board of Trustees, have been working tirelessly to expand Wakeman Boys and Girls Club's outreach to youth in the Hollow and North End section of Bridgeport, with the construction of our Madison Avenue Clubhouse projected to open winter of 2022. The Madison Avenue site is adjacent to Central High School and walkable to 12 elementary schools that have a combined enrollment of nearly 10,000 students. Many students live below the poverty line, with over 54% living in single-parent families, and 98% of students are eligible for free and reduced lunch.
Wakeman Boys and Girls Club has entered into a long-term land development agreement with the City of Bridgeport to allow us to build a new 44,000 square foot building with Wakeman Boys and Girls Club occupying almost 30,000 square feet. The upstairs will be occupied by the Squash and Educational Alliance, offering squash and leadership development programming. The facility will include Southwest Community Health Center, a licensed preschool, a performing arts studio, a field house, and so much more. A total of $22.5 million has been raised for construction costs. An additional $2.3 million will be raised for operating support. A heartfelt thank you to all the donors who have generously invested in this important initiative.
The new clubhouse on Madison Ave is the next phase of our 100-year history to expand our outreach in Fairfield County. This third clubhouse will close the education and health gap for children and guide them to realize their full potential.
Wakeman Boys and Girls Club maintains a very lean $2.5 million annual budget with 60% of our budget covered through philanthropic support. Our 2 clubhouses are fully funded, and as reported already, the new Madison Avenue Clubhouse construction costs are secured through fundraising pledges, but we continue to focus our efforts on raising the $2.3 million of required operating reserves. Wakeman Boys and Girls Club has not incurred any debt and has capital reserves that are directed to facility maintenance. Currently, our unrestricted endowment is $4 million.
2021 will commence with the groundbreaking for the Madison Avenue Clubhouse. While the next year will be busy with construction, the Board of Trustees and Senior Management Team will also kickstart our work to draft a new strategic plan for Wakeman Boys and Girls Club. One of our priorities will be to ensure that Wakeman Boys and Girls Club remains inclusive and welcoming to all children, families, and staff. Racial equity will be a top priority in our strategic plan. While we remain heavily reliant on fundraising to subsidize our operating budget, Wakeman is also evaluating new sources of revenue and growing our endowment to ensure our financial security and health. As always, providing a safe and welcoming space for children to be inspired is a constant priority in our planning. We will always do whatever it takes to make that happen.
Hello everyone, I'm Dave Blagys, and I'm pleased to thank and recognize those members of the Board of Trustees who have completed their board tenure. On behalf of Wakeman Boys and Girls Club, we are humbled and so appreciative of the time, talent, and treasures these friends of the club have given. Jim Haas has spent the past 5 years on the Board of Trustees, where he has provided invaluable counsel on the club's resource development strategies. He has actively participated in all the club's special events, including our Over the Edge rappelling event off People's United Bank's corporate headquarters. Cheryl Mellinger has been a member of the Board of Trustees for 6 years. She has been a volunteer with the Wakeman Boys and Girls Club's Outreach and McKinley Mentoring Program since 2007, where she chaperones every Monday and Thursday while also conducting orientations and interviews for new teen volunteers. Kieran McTague has served on the Wakeman Boys and Girls Club board for 15 years, lending his ongoing expertise in fundraising counsel to the board resource development initiatives. His team from Changing Our World, Inc. facilitated the campaign for Wakeman in 2004 to add the turf field and various facility enhancements to the Southport Clubhouse. Karen Maloney has been affiliated with the club for 23 years, first as a member of the board of directors, where she served as vice president under Dr. Bob Chmaglio. While fundraising was underway for Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse, she co-chaired the annual Fairfield Christmas Tree Festival, a monumental community undertaking that raised some of the final funds to make our new Bridgeport Clubhouse possible. When the Smilow-Burroughs Clubhouse opened in 2011, Karen immediately joined its first advisory board and has been a consistent contributor to that group until this past year. Dr. Jack Donahue spent countless hours of his youth pounding a round ball in the club's Red Baker Gymnasium. A quintessential gym rat, Jack was named the club's Hoyt Perry Boy of the Year, the highest recognition bestowed upon a club member. In 2002, Jack was named to the club's board of directors, and for the next 18 years, he served in a variety of capacities, including board president and later chairman of the board of trustees, the only person to hold both positions in the club's history. Again, on behalf of the entire organization, we'd like to thank these long-standing members of our board of trustees for all the tireless work they've done on behalf of the children. I'd like to introduce Michelle Guzzi and Mike Fox to tell you all a little bit more about what you can do to help the club. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michael Fox. My wife Karen and I are proud parents of 3 boys who've benefited greatly from the Wakeman experience. To me, Wakeman provides an environment that most of us grew up with. But now, in a world of highly structured after-school programs and year-round, semi-professionalized youth sports, it just seems harder and harder to find. What Wakeman does is it recreates that neighborhood play space or the local schoolyard, where kids of different ages, boys, girls, friends from different friend groups, come together, they decide what to do. They make up the rules, they make up the game, and then they figure it out and go from there. And in the process, they build life skills that no parent, teacher, or coach could ever do for them. But for many kids, Wakeman provides something even more important. For many, it might be the only safe place they have to go after school. It might be the only place they can go to get help with their homework or tutoring support. It might be the only place they can access a computer. And it might be the only place that they can get real adult guidance and mentoring. For them, Wakeman fundamentally changes their lives. And that's why I joined the Wakeman board. And it's why I agreed to head up our Resource Development Committee. because none of this would be possible without the financial support that makes it real. Now, all of us find ways to give back to our community, but I believe Wakeman offers the ultimate win-win. By supporting Wakeman, you help perpetuate a treasured community resource right here in Fairfield that benefits your child, while also providing a potentially even more important opportunity for other kids who, just by virtue of the zip code they were born in, need so much more support to achieve their potential.
And I'm Michelle Guzzi, mom to 3 children that all grew up as Wakeman Club members. I currently serve as Secretary of the Board of Trustees and belong to both the Board Resource Development Committee and the Madison Avenue Clubhouse Committee. If you were to ask me why I give back to Wakeman, it's because it's been such an important part of all of my family's lives, and we just can't imagine the same opportunities not being available for other families. We moved here 15 years ago, and it was the first place my kids started new friendships. I was so thankful for the old pickup basketball game you heard Mike mention, for the chance to play sports with a focus on just being a good teammate and having fun, not about the score, not about if they won. There's too much pressure on our kids these days, and it was a place I knew they could just be kids. My husband and I have invested hundreds of hours in coaching sports, the kids playing everything from basketball, lacrosse, flag football, and then the leadership training the kids received from the Torch and Keystone clubs. Besides being the most well-rounded youth experience in Fairfield County, Wakeman has also proven to be the best stewards of our investment. What this staff has accomplished for our members during COVID is astounding. There's only one other group I can think of that gets more out of a dollar, and that's a group of Catholic nuns, and they work for free.
Earlier in the program, you heard a song by Alternate Roots called Nothing More. There's a great line in that song that says, "Heroes don't look like they used to, they look like you." Well, Michelle and I are here to humbly but strongly encourage you to be a hero to the kids whose lives are fundamentally altered by their experience at Wakeman Boys and Girls Club. Many of you know Wakeman as the place that your kids go to after school, where they've always played basketball, or maybe volunteered through the Torch Club, or maybe just that great little turf field in downtown Southport that's filled all weekend long. But what is less well known, and hopefully you have learned more from this video, is what the organization has been doing just a few miles to the east in Bridgeport for almost the past 10 years at the Smilow-Burroughs facility, and what we plan to do in a more significant way with the opening of our Madison Avenue Clubhouse. When that clubhouse opens, 2/3 of Wakeman's operations are going to be located in Bridgeport, where they are most needed. And that is why you are most needed.
Mike likes to say that Wakeman Boys and Girls Club is the best deal in town, and I will second that every time. By supporting Wakeman, we can perpetuate this incredible resource for all the kids in Fairfield and provide a life-changing opportunity for kids who are genuinely at risk and far less resources. When you think of Wakeman, think of our impact in and outside of Fairfield. When you picture your child at Wakeman, picture the friends they have made here and kids eager for the same opportunity, but without the same resources. While you fund your child's participation at Wakeman, consider helping fund the participation of others who can't afford to do so. And so how can you be a hero? Volunteer. Spend a few hours a week as an adult chaperone to our youth mentoring program, or join a team of incredible community volunteers on our advisory unit board, or help out on an ad hoc committee.
So how can you help? Participate in some of our upcoming events. Over the Edge, which is our largest fundraiser, where Wakeman loyalists of all ages generate support by rappelling down the side of the People's Bank building in Bridgeport. Look for that on May 22nd. Or maybe our golf tournament on June 7th, where golfers get a chance to play the amazing and scenic course at Country Club of Fairfield. You can donate. Make a gift to the annual fund. Look for your annual fund appeal in the mail, or take a call from a volunteer or staff member this fall. Consider becoming a member of our Chairman's Circle with a donation of $2,500 or more. Help us across the finish line to fully fund the operations at our new Madison Avenue Clubhouse. We have just $2.3 million to go on a $25 million project. We're almost there. Consider joining the Heritage Club by including Wakeman in your estate plans. And we can start it all by just welcoming an invitation to meet with a member of our resource development team to learn what might be the best fit for you and your family. Thank you for your support.
Be a hero and help Wakeman Boys and Girls Club do whatever it takes to ensure academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good character and leadership.
Nothing more. And tell me what it is that you see. A world that's full of endless possibilities. And heroes don't look like they used to. They look like you do. treat each other when the day is done. We are peace.